And I think we're live. Good morning, world. To everyone who watches this, thank you. I started these streams because, like many, I am struggling to find a job, and I might as well just keep learning the internet. Earlier today, excuse me, I was reading about Framer's Fetch, and I love Framer. I've admired what they're building for a while. I think there's a special category for companies that are building within, these tools where you can essentially build a very simple web application through a design interface. Framer's got a lot of potential in that direction. The whole no-code, low-code, design-oriented approach to building. Of course, I don't think it's usable for like highly complex web applications, but I could be wrong. I mean, people usually reach for Bubble, right? Bubble.io. Oh, coffee is gold. Okay, looks like the music failed to stream again. Computers are so finicky. I think usually when I change the song. Nope. Try changing it again. Nope. I don't know why it does this. It's like as soon as I start streaming, the little visual indicator for the music just stops. There we go. So many things you have to just reset. For the camera, for example. It never works right when I turn it on. I have to switch it to FaceTime and then back to the camera, and then it will actually detect the signal. Software, man. They make it so difficult. Anyway, today is about Fetch. Looks like you can see it on my screen. Actually, I'm going to bring up the chat. Put it over here, because one of these days somebody's going to show up and say something while I am streaming. Bringing up the chat. Bringing up the chat. Your channel videos. Oh, wrong channel. I have another channel of just vlogs. It's called John Walls, if you're curious. But I don't try to advertise any of this because it's mostly for me, right? It's not for the internet. It's so I can get better at explaining things. Let's see. The chat. Come on, chat, show up. It'll show up. I don't know why it takes so long. It's like loading. There it is. Okay. Pop out chat. Perfect. Perfect. Hi, chat. Okay, I watched an intro video. How nice, they linked to Hono. I watched an intro video on how this works, and it's pretty darn simple. I don't know what this is. I have this old AI chatting admin project. It's weird. but let's say new. All right, desktop. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I know so little about Framer. But we want to make like, what do we want? We just want like a little text box or something. Whoa. Oh, text. Yes, please. Okay, zoom in. All right, clearly I need to learn more about Framer. Where did he say it was? I forgot. I thought you could do it for any text. There it is. Ha. Add fetch. Okay. What do we want to fetch? There's like that JSON placeholder place, JSON REST API. No, I don't want to know about JSON. There's like a free API. JSON API. Right? No, this is specification. Maybe if I type free, here it is. Yeah. Just like grab this stuff. Put that there. Nice. Haha. Well, that was easy. Go away. I like to fumble my way through things, not read the not read the documentation. Whose idea was that? Well, that was cool how easy it is just to like get data onto your screen. Something I was messing with the other day, and I think what I'm thinking right now is I'm gonna use Claude, and I'm gonna say, build me a simple REST API with authentication using Fastify.js. I did this the other day and it was like so easy. Beautiful. Now, where should I host this? Cloudflare? I seem to put everything on Cloudflare lately. You're gonna watch me play the password game. Ha! Got it, first try. All right. So we want to make what do we want to do? We don't really want a edge function. We want like an actual. Does Cloudflare even do that? Maybe I should use Netlify. Yes, host Fastify on Netlify. I don't want serverless. It's like a simple server. Okay, this is, yeah, cool. Okay. hosting. No processing on server. Okay, Netlify won't work then. Boop. Right, let's just ask Claude because Claude has all the answers. Where should I host this new server? Wait, it says Netlify. Oh, but serverless functions. Man, Heroku, isn't that throwback? I probably have some like 10, 12-year-old projects on Heroku. Oh yeah, I recently heard about Railway. How do I use Railway? I guess I should be asking Perplexity this because it's actually gonna. Okay, as a CLI, that's cool. Update your code with use environment variables, something really. Yeah, port. All right. Let's just go to Railway. Yes, do it. I'm gonna assume there's like a free version. Secured by magic. Let's go get. Where'd my new window go? There it is. Go check my email. Log into Railway. Do the thing. Copy the code. Secured by magic link. Oh yeah, I could use render.com. Oh man, my battery's about to die, huh? Oh man, cameras. Someday, someone is gonna say something in the chat. One of these days. I agree. Mirrors? No. DCMA? No. Being virtual desktops? No. Crypto miners? No. Torrent? No. Illegal? Probably not. I mean, as far as I know. There's so many things that can be illegal and I just didn't fucking know. Oh, sorry, curse words. Deploy from GitHub Repo. That could work. Yes. Let's go make. All right. Let's just do this real fast. 24. Come on. Hurry up. Make dir. What do I want to call it? Framer fetch. Sure. That. Yes. Thanks. Framer fetch. Getting it. Cool. npm pnpm init. Okay. Framer fetch index.js. Yes, that makes sense. Make an index.js. We will look at it. Where'd the music go? Sure. Okay, index, we're going to put all of this. Oh yeah, we're going to need to put that crap in there. Right quit. pnpm add. So We're gonna need Fastify. We're gonna need JSON Web Token. Go. We are going to need bcrypt. Oop. That's it, right? This is all just normal stuff. And then we'll get to this after. Boom, boom. Okay. Let's put in the Railway CLI globally. Do the global thing. Okay. And then log in. Yes, open the browser. Okay. Maybe it's my ad blocker. Yeah. Logged in. Haha. Very nice. A Railway init. Boop. What? Framer fetch? Beautiful. And there it is. Okay. Now we need some kind of JWT secret. Oh yeah, we don't want that sitting on the server. But we will need to change this code to look for the environment variable. Like this, yep. Let's just open this. And the good old Zed. Go ahead and change that. Your fallback secret key. I don't think there should be a fallback. It should just like fail. It's like if it can't find it, then the server should just stop working. This isn't some kind of production application. So to put it up there, let's make a different secret key. I just learned this trick. I'm going to show you guys that you should probably already know about if you've been random UUID. No. Come on, UUID. There. But I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to make a new one on a different screen. So that you don't steal it from me and DDoS my fancy new server. Okay. Oh, but that means I need to hide this. Boop. Unrecognized subcommand vars. Oh man, Claude lied to me. No. Hold on, I need to. And we're back, I think. Are we? Are we back? Yes. Looks like we're back. Cool. We put this on so I can listen to music. Might as well plug in my dead battery. Okay. I was just setting the environment variable and it told me that Claude lied to me. So we need to look up the Railway CLI. And then look for environment variables. Variables. Service variables. Oh, here we go. Right here. Show. What, I can't set a variable from the CLI? Is that what's up? Well, that's kind of dumb, huh? Okay, so they're probably in here, huh? New environment, shared variables. Yes, I will put it here. JWT secret. You're not going to get to see that. JWT secret me. Value, go. Okay. Okay. That looks good. Ba-da-da-da. All right, Claude, what else did you lie about? Let's see. Railway up. Let's see if this command works. Where did my... Clear. Let's put it back over here. Clear. Zoom in. No, you saw my fucking... why does it do that? Now I have to create a new variable. Computers, man. Computers. Crypto. Random UUID. Okay. Go back into here. Not there. Where'd it go? This one. Off screen. Shared variables. Edit. Edit. Why can't I edit? Edit. Okay, delete. Well, I guess you can look at it now since I already doxed myself. I just need to know, yeah, this. Add, share, Clear. Thanks. Okay, this, we're gonna see if Collada was correct about this one. Failed. I hate you guys. So I should use something like Vercel. Remember when Vercel was Zeit? I just want to deploy a simple server, guys. Why you make it so hard? DigitalOcean. It's like I have AWS and Google Cloud, but they're so complex. I just want to just throw up a server. Is Heroku even still around? Didn't they talk about like not being around anymore? I wonder if I can use Netlify. Because we want to Netlify deploy, I guess. Let's see what that, let's just fuck around and find out. Here goes nothing. Link this directory to an existing site, create and configure a new site. Yes, me. Framer fetch. Publish directory. Well, it's not a, okay, it's not a site, it's a freaking server function. Oh God, this isn't gonna work at all. Let's see what happens. It's just gonna say nothing. Yeah, nothing found. Functions. Screw it. You know, the funny thing is I should just read the docs, but you know, who has time for that? Let's say, whoops, new window, Fastify, dev, docs, deploy, gcloud deploy, AWS, Firebase, Netlify Lambda. Okay, please perform all preparation steps related to AWS Lambda. Using Fastify AWS Lambda, which only adds API gateway to support, but has heavy optimizations for Fastify. Using serverless adapter, which is a little slower as it creates. Oh, you have a choice. Okay. Should we set it up like this? So we need a lambda.js file. Lambda. We need to add this dependency. And then we need to put this in the Lambda file. Okay. Should probably be named app.js instead of index. Come on. Rename app. Okay. Claudia.js. Why are there always more things? Here. So now I need a Netlify DOML. Netlify DOML. Command. Build functions. That's not a command. Oops. Package JSON. We need to create a build functions. Why is that the first time it's coming up? Create a folder called functions and create server.js, and our endpoint paths will be server.js inside the functions folder. Okay. Functions. Add a Webpack config, of course. There's always more. Webpack config. What did it say? Netlify JS? Yeah. There we go. Then this should work fine. Wait, this goes in server.js. Functions server.js. Yep. But it's not referencing app anywhere. So is it just gonna serve nothing? Okay, well, let's just try again. Let's delete this Netlify, and then we'll say Netlify init again. Should find the TOML, the Netlify TOML file, No git remote was found. Would you like to set one up? Yes, create and deploy site manually. General's team, site name, Framer again, why not? Make something new about it. Run your site build and netlify deploy. Netlify deploy. God damn it. See, this is why documentation is not good enough. It's not telling me what to do after I set this up. Like I'm just supposed to know. Man. Like I'm just supposed to know. So stupid. Vercel. All right, let's just try a whole new platform. Why not? I've used it lots of times. Yeah, this is not gonna do shit, just like last time. So we're gonna give up on Netlify. And now we're gonna try Vercel. So we need a Vercel JSON. Touch Vercel JSON. Put this in here. Then write API serverless JS like so. So it uses .env, it initializes, initiates, Fastify, imports the app.js. Okay, I can get down with this. Let's get rid of functions. We're gonna say, yeah, we're gonna do API serverless, which makes sense because this is in line with Next.js architecture by having an API file serverless JS. This is where we put using a strict configuration. I don't think we have .env installed, so I don't imagine that would work correctly. Yes, I know what all this does. It's not in source. It's just up a directory. Okay, server.js. Oh. Nah. So an app.js define the plugin. Yeah, this is where we have the routes, correct. Fastify routes. Oh, but this is taking Fastify off of the request itself. So all of these need to be inside of the request. Is that what's up? Oops. So we're basically going to say this and then that Fastify, generate authenticate function does not need to go in there, I don't think. And the music stopped again. Oh, this isn't even what I thought would happen. I was going to mess around with oh man. I was going to mess around with Framer and the fetch. Now I'm stuck trying to set up a server. Vercel Akoi? No, CLI is what I wanted. Vercel Akoi. CLI. Let's install it globally. Update, checking version. CI. There's probably a Vercel login. GitHub might work. Yeah. Okay. Perplexity. How to deploy Fastify on Vercel. Source, serverless, okay. Create serverless function. Okay, yeah, we did this. Deploy. Vercel. Wait, don't I have to do an init, or is it just gonna know? Build command, Vercel build, npm run build. Yeah, those aren't going to do anything. There's no build command. It's build functions, that needs to go away. Yeah, it's gonna fail because there is no build command. This is gonna have nothing. Yep. Yes, I knew that would happen. How do we go to the dashboard? Blog, Dagas, CoinList. Now what happened to the one I just tried to do? Refresh. Oh, is it because it's not a repo? Ba ba bum bum. Yeah, this is not right. Let's, here we go. I guess I could just use their starter. Git scope. Sure. Cloning. Yeah, that's fine. Ba-ba-bum-bum. Oh, that's funny. I lost my chat window. Wonder what happened to it. I don't know if anyone will ever show up and chat. Oh, there it is. Hey, somebody's here. Hey, somebody said something. Hi, Nazar. I need to fetch time in a specific city. I use SavvyCall, and it shows 401 error. I assume I need some of credentials I got from SavvyCall. Ah, yeah, likely. Sorry I missed your message in here. I'm just messing around with deploying my own server. What is SavvyCall? Let's look that up. First way to find time to meet. Oh, neat. So you're saying there's an API. And yeah, you'll likely need some kind of authentication, which is what I wanted to mess around with. But I ended up going down a rabbit hole of trying to set up my own server. I assume I need some kind of credentials I got from, but yeah. Authentication, public key, private key. Let's, I don't know if you're still there, but now I'm intrigued. Where did my Framer project go? I think it was up here. Yeah, how does auth work? So we have this credentials include some authorized APIs may only work on your live site. Oh yeah, it might be a CORS problem because like this environment where you're building is going to be hosted differently than the live site, and most authenticated APIs want you fetching from the same origin. If that makes sense. I don't know if you're still there, but how do we include it? It's like credentials included where? Any API endpoints that are used with fetch need to be configured in such a way that they can be safely accessed from the public internet. Yeah. In many cases, we recommend having a small backend set up dedicated to serving only the required data for your website in a safe way. What did I just click on? Fork this val town template, but that's not a template. So, yeah, I don't know if you're still there, but it sounds like they're actually recommending. Oh, cool. Or if you could help me somehow just find the API that could provide time zone for a specific city. Yeah, I feel like there should be a free one. It's such a common API thing. You shouldn't need to authenticate, but then again, that opens the door for DDoSing. Yeah, it seems like in Framer right now, they're recommending setting up a small backend as like an intermediary. Yeah, I mean, I feel that. I've been a front-end person forever, so setting up servers, if you watched any of that, it's been a learning experience. Yeah, yeah, I use Claude quite a bit. So wait, what's the service you're using? It's called SavvyCall. Let's see this. API. Use OAuth access tokens to authenticate requests. Yeah. Yeah. The problem here, just so you know, like it's like adding a header to the request, and in the Framer UI, it doesn't look like you can add anything to the request. Yeah. Which is unfortunate. But regarding finding like another API, Perplexity is kind of awesome for that because it's actually really good at searching the internet. So you're looking for what? Time zone? Help me find an API for fetching the time zone of a specific city. And now that I'm thinking about it, like time zone specificity is a limited data set. So you could actually, like the data for time zones could just live within your CMS. Whoops, what did I just click on? To fetch time zone for specificity, several APIs provide accurate time zone data. Here are timezoneapi.io. What is that? Not free. World Time API. This one looks free. But it looks, it's kind of backwards, right? You give it a time zone, and it gives you the local time. But that's the opposite of what you were looking for, I think. Maybe this looks like it's giving it London. That sounds like a city to me. Let's see what happens. In Framer it doesn't work, however in browser it works. Oh, interesting. I might need more context on that. Stop. No, I don't want another fetch. I want to look at this one. This sounds like it should work. I'm going to try this in the terminal. Of course, it adds a bunch of stuff. That worked. It gives you a time zone. So that should work, and it should. If it worked there, why wouldn't it work here? No, it's all right, man. Like, I had no plan with this stream. I just wanted to mess around with this new fetch thing. So this is exactly what I wanted to do. Figure out how it works. But for some reason that's not working. Maybe it's expecting JSON. Okay, so it seems like you need to give it this authentication header, but Framer doesn't provide that configuration, which is unfortunate. And I don't know what this credentials includes means, like what? But endpoints, time zone, events, time zones. I'm guessing you're using this endpoint. Right. Yeah, the same. Include credentials and no input field appear. Right. I mean, this kind of confirms my suspicion that the fetch, this fetch feature is still in its infancy, and they need to add some more like authentication features to it. Or I just don't know enough. Where's the Framer documentation? I wonder if they even have any documentation for fetch yet. Yeah. Yeah, they need to add some more configuration to it. I mean, it does seem like you can, if you're interested in getting in the code, you could certainly add a fetch request within a React component. I lost it. I still need to learn so much about this interface text. How do I create a text box? Text. New? There we go. Text to fetch with. Or just like input field or something. Yeah, it's because JSON placeholder doesn't require authentication. And it might be because it's returning JSON. And I think, from what I can tell, Framer is wanting the endpoints to return JSON format. All right, where? There it is, fetch. So, where's the full? Here it is. We got this, and then we need this time zones. Oh, we need the V1 time zones. And then is it a query parameter? Oh, ID. So is the ID a string or is it some kind of, America, Chicago. Yep, 401. That means not authenticated. Yeah, unauthorized. Yeah, what's silly and annoying is even in that documentation, there were, yeah, Even in the documentation, they were suggesting you create a small server so that like this would end up being like, you know, HTTP my server city, and then your server would call out to the time zones API, because then the server would store the credentials, and then in some ways that actually takes the, you know, the responsibility away from the framer for like possibly exposing your credentials somehow, you know, if they got hacked or something. It's possible to put the credentials in the API link itself. No, that's not the way it works, unfortunately. So, I mean, that's my assumption regarding, you know, responsibility of who's managing the credentials for these APIs. But they have so much built into this. They're probably planning on implementing it later, but they need to work out some kind of like security system behind the scenes. It's just an assumption. But I mean, what's cool is that you showed up and you asked the question that I was like initially curious about this whole fetch feature. I was like, oh, I wonder if it can handle authentication, because most like servers that are useful need authentication. So yeah, thanks for showing up and asking that question. It kind of inspired me to look this stuff up. I'm curious why this isn't working though. I think it's because it's returning text and not JSON. Because this is a free one. This doesn't require authentication. Oh, it says it's responding in JSON. Why? Yeah, definitely. It's still very young. I think they just wanted to get some attention on their product, I think. I mean, it's cool, especially if you have your own server, then it's going to be really easy just to like get real data. Oh, here we go. As JSON, right there. Time zone Europe, but that's not a city. This one's London, but London's not in Europe anymore. But wait, let's try this. Let's just try plugging this in. We're going to put London on the end of this. See what happens. Nope. Does it curl? Does it work in here? Oops. No, I don't think it did. Oops. Yeah, it worked. That worked. You could try that if you're still there. I'll just paste this in here. If you're still there, try that. Because you said you were looking for plugging in the city and it spits out the time zone. which is here. I don't know why it didn't work in Framer though. Something weird's going on. Because that's the same, oops. Let me just make sure I copy the same endpoint, because this is JSON. That's a JSON response. Yeah, same thing. It'd be nice to tell us why it failed. I don't know, man. Nice try, Framer. Maybe next time. Keep working on it. All right. I gotta go. Thanks for popping in though and showing that and sending me down this path, because it was exactly what I was curious about. It's what I wanted to know, is like how this worked. So cool. Thanks. Is it Nazar? Maybe try curl in the beginning. Yeah, right. Make sure the endpoint works, and then try plugging it into Framer. But yeah, thanks, man. I'm gonna drop now, but I appreciate you, and thanks for making like one of my only streams actually pretty interesting this time. But I'll catch